A poco camino es el puerto de Laja do El Congrio y pescada filial multiplica pasada una punta. Veréis a Malpica y luego Caión, do bien se trabaja matar sus ballenas, que no es chica Laja, pues sacan aceite y en gran muchedumbre el cual no se come, mas para la lumbre le hace la oliva muy poca ventaja.
In 1550, the graduate Molina talks about Caión in his book Description of the Kingdom of Galicia. He mentions its geographical location on the coast of Death and the economic activity in this prosperous town at the time. The first settlements in this area are dated in the Middle Ages. There were settlements of sailors in the shore area and in the current neighbourhood of San Roque, called Caión el Viejo at this time. Between the 16th and 17th centuries, sailors from the Basque country and Caión captured whales until overfishing provoked the extinction of the cetacean.
O período no que se cazaron as baleas en Caión foi os séculos XVI e XVII. A caza comenzaba co avistamento do animal, que era feita polo atalallero, que se subía ao monte que temos aí atrás, o monte da Atalaya, para ver o chorro que soltaba o animal ao respirar. Despois daba sinal aos homes que estaban aquí en Porto e collían as súas chalupas e salían a cazala. Unha vez capturado o animal, traíase remolcado aquí ata a ribeira e era despedazado nunhas casetas de madeira que había aquí onde empezan as primeiras casas e onde se cocía a graxa da balea que obtiñan o saín. O saín era un aceite que se utilizaba para alumear tanto alumeado público nas cidades como nas casas.
The whaling past is encapsulated in the emblem of the council, which consists of an image of a cetacean. Other visible remnants of the town's past are difficult to find, although amongst its hotel industry network there is an establishment which has a whale bone as decorative element. Located in a small peninsula, the town is the only exit to the sea in the council of Alaracha. In its 6 kilometers of coast, Caión has a wide protected space in both margins of its territory included in Red Natura 2000, in the LIC of the Coast of Death. They are Atalaya and the Figueiredo woodland. In the nearly 50 protected hectares in the Atalaya woodland, varied marine biodiversity can be seen. Amongst birds, there are migratory species that can be observed due to the proximity of the Baldaio wetland, one of the most important coastal ecosystems in the northern Atlantic. Without doubt, this is a unique place on the northern coast of the peninsula. The best way to get to know Caión is by walking. Let's start in the square Eduardo Vilafano, the centre of the urban area. Here we can find several of the most important buildings: the church of the parish Nuestra Señora del Socorro, the old convent of the Augustinian monks, and the palace of the Sirs of Montaus or Counts of Gracial. The Sirs of Montaus were the jurisdictional owners of the town, the harbour and the neighbouring parishes. In the interior of their palace there was a prison. Legend has it that there was a secret tunnel that connected the building with the church and finished on the neighbouring beach, named the beach of O Cárcere Bello, Old Prison. The square is also the joining point of the 3 routes designed by Mar de Caión that allows people to be easily acquainted with every corner of the sailor village. These routes comprise of the route of the town, the route of the harbour and the route of the beach. If your senses are alert, the noise of the people passing by and the murmur of the bars, restaurants and small shops in the basement of the square will inform you that this is a place full of life. The cultural association Peña Royal is one of the main sources of dynamization of the local life.
O ano que ven fai 50 anos, non? Entón, a nosa ilusión po ano é recopilar un pouco actividades que levamos feito durante estes anos, non? E facer aquelas puntuales, como era un guateque que facíamos aí no baixo da cofradía nos anos 70, levamos moitos anos organizando a festa da sardiña, a festa do veraneante, a festa do mexillón levamos 6 anos, entón intentamos dinamizar un pouco o que é o verano, non?
The steep and narrow cobbled streets of the neighborhood of San Roque will lead us to the sanctuary of Los Milagros, located in the village of Outeiro. This is one of the points with the best views of Caión. The procession of Los Milagros was declared Feast of Touristic Interest in Galicia in 2008.
Desde que a parroquia se estableció aquí, a imagen está aquí todo o ano. Alá ten a patronal a Virgen dos Milagros. O domingo anterior, o día 8, sóbese a imagen en procesión para a súa iglesia. O domingo posterior, ao día 8, acabase a novena e vaisase en procesión aquí á iglesia. E durante esos 9 días hai cultos alá. Preferentemente o día 8, que é o día principal. E durante todos esos días hai moita concorrencia. Cada vez ven máis camiñando e cada vez están á misa con máis devoción.
Devotion and joy characterize the town in the week around the 8th of September. At this time, Caión is a must-see place to visit. The smell of the sea takes us to the pier. Activity in the harbour area thrives mainly in the first hours of the morning, when the sailors go fishing. At about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, when they come back with the fish. The sale takes place in a small fish market in the afternoon. The weather and the condition of the sea dictate the routine of the workers. At the bottom of the pier, we can see the Arribeira Square, where in olden times the whalers settled. Caión also has its own sailors' neighbourhood, located just above the harbour. In the Rueiro das Figueiras, several typical houses still remain. Behind the Atalaya woodland is the exterior harbour of Punta Langosteira, one of the most important works of civil engineering in Spain.
O porto cambiou moito, non de antes a hora, pero a pesar de todo, a falta de calado que ten no inverno, non poden estar as embarcacións no mar. O Abrán sí que é un porto cómodo, tanto por da terceira lista como por da sétima, porque a pesca teñen aquí a 20 minutos do porto. Non? Aquí móvense a pouca distancia, 2 millas, milla e media, 3 millas. Estas embarcacións do pulpo, o cerco, pois, segundo onde estea o peixe, así se move. Non?
The boats for sports and recreational fishing are mixed with the traditional ones. The activity adapted itself to the new times and existing resources. Whale fishing, the peak of seine fishing, and now the nearly sailors that are members of the guild do mainly minor fishing with 5 boats. There is only one tarafa remaining. Barnacles and octopus are the principal catches. The crustacean is captured between Punta Alba and Pedra do Sal, by the rocks where the sea crashes. It's not a surprise that one of the main features of the sailors' town, apart from the sailors' culture, is the gastronomy based on the species captured in Mar de Caión, Sea of Caión. The quality of the water of the Coast of Death also ensures that the Setarian of the town is able to thrive here, one of the major local economic sources. Seaweed food is also highly profitable here. In the establishments of the hotel industry network, every day fresh products are served from Mar de Caión, together with meat, fruits and vegetables from the neighbouring environment. It is a celebration of local resources and seeks to offer the visitor a quality product with its own personality. If there is something that defines the personality of Caión, it is its maritime walk. 2 kilometers of stone walk that connect Campo da Insua with the beach of As Salseiras. The benches along the walk are an ideal place for sitting down and admire the infinite horizon. Or the sunset until the nightfall, when the warm light of the lampposts make out a silhouette of the maritime walk in the most clear and calm nights. In these days, the walk can continue until the sea mixes with the sky. Arnella, Carcerebejo, Caracoleiro are small beaches and coves that we can find before arriving in the main one. With fine sand and shelter-like character, the beach of As Salseiras has water of great quality. It also has every service: enormous parking space, access for disabled people, toilets and showers, bodyguard service, daily cleaning services and selective rubbish collection. Since 2001, and except for 2004, due to the sinking of their prestige, As Salseiras has had every year a blue flag. Caión is a suitable place for many nautical sports. The association Peña Royal organised for years a triathlon competition for the Galician Championship and once for a battle race. For the last 8 summers, Caión has been the location for a swimming crossing for the Galician Championship of Open Waters. It's popularly known throughout Galicia as the Ham Crossing, as this is the prize that the absolute winners receive. Together with the swimmers, surfers are one of the most common users of the waves in this small bay.
La playa de Caión es una buena playa para la práctica del surf debido a la poca profundidad que tenemos en el lugar donde estamos trabajando, dando las clases, y debido al banco de arena con el que contamos, que en todo momento el agua nos da pues, más o menos por la cintura para el aprendizaje de esta modalidad deportiva, ¿no? En cuanto se avanza, pues siempre podemos tener la opción de entrar más adentro, ir remando un poquito, ver lo que son las olas que en realidad cogemos, coger paredes, pero en principio es bueno que se haga a pie en todo momento porque da confianza a la gente y también es menos arriesgado.
Leisure and sport in a unique environment with great beauty. The magnetism of the sea that surrounds the peninsula of Caión attracts us to the town. Beyond this initial charming aspect, we discover its valuable natural resources, the sailor's job, the sailor's culture created during centuries, the gastronomy and the people. Who doesn't know Caión and comes here falls in love with it. A unique complex that now adds value to Mar de Caión.